Hello and welcome to Electrician Simulator. I am a licensed journeyman electrician, and I figured I would dig into this game to see what's going on in it. So let's get started. Welcome home, kid. I mean, welcome to your house. You've managed to move out. Your mom and I are over the moon. Personally, I'm even more proud because you've decided to take over your old man's legacy. The exciting life of an electrician is ahead. Let me quickly remind you what this job is all about. Okay, for one, you have to do an apprenticeship. You cannot just go out on your own. You have to work underneath a journeyman, and that journeyman has to work underneath a master. So that is already something. I get it. You don't want to have it's stupid, but it's not that easy. Unpacked junk, find VR goggles. In the top left corner, you can see your current tasks and jobs. It's none of my business, but can you please unpack all the junk from your car? You can test the job system that way. Oh, a compass. Oh, because I'm going to get fucking lost here. At the top, you can see a compass. You can find all the important objects there. For now, it will help you find the junk in your car. Reputation and money. Last but not least, your money and reputation here. Take this $200 pocket money. I'm in a good mood today. Aren't I the coolest dad? Each completed task will give you extra money and reputation. One day you will be a reputable electrician just like your old. Interact. Great, the car is unpacked. Now go to the laptop, choose a logo and your company name, and accept your first job. Liked your company logo. I kind of like the light bulb, if I'm being completely honest. Company name. Ooh. Let's go. Quantity. I gotta do classic. Oh, I can't put the LLC on there, damn it. I tried. Quality Electric, LLC. Starting business today. Inbox, shop, fucking all that. I got nothing. Oh, look at that. VR Electrician Certificate number 1. Lights, electrical school. Most of the time with electrical schooling, your boss can pay for it. Trade school is a scam. Don't fall for that fucking stuff. Go work as an apprentice. It's really easy. You can just go from small business to small business and just ask. Call them. Ask them, do you need another apprentice? And the most they can say is no. And then most of the time, at least with my boss, he would just pull you in, look at your resume, talk to you about what the job entails, and then you're pretty much hired. It's really easy. It's cheap. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on schooling in order to get into this field. Okay, I have accepted it. Begin VR training. Oh, wow. VR training? A simulator in a simulator? That's simulatorception. Bulbs and switches. One of your most basic tasks is changing light bulbs. Customers really don't like doing that themselves. I can attest. And fixing switches. Today you will get a certificate that will allow you to perform these tasks. Just remember to switch off the fuses before you start any electrical work. They at least got that one. These are fuses. Fuses can be turned on and off. Remember, red means that it's on. Red means danger. That's why we use this color. If you're struggling to identify where a fuse is connected, it's best to turn off the main fuse. Again, really good information, kind of. This isn't anything I've worked with. This looks very much like an industrial panel, not necessarily a resi panel. But you can also, instead of hitting the main breaker, you can also do that. If you have a helper, it's really easy just to have like a pig eye or like a meter on the switch. You gotta pull out the switch hot. Or you can, turn the lights on, Okay, doesn't work here. You can always turn the lights on. Oh, man, I wish panel covers were that easy. Inspection mode, advanced view. Whoa. Whoa. Inspection mode. Light switch repair. Remember, when working with electricity, turn off the fuse first. Yes, very much. There are going to be situations where you can't do that, but 90% of the time you can, and it is better to, instead of working on something hot and absolutely just ending your life. Different parts of the switch to remove it. You can rotate the camera, zoom in and out, try to remove the switch. Okay. It's time for something harder. Wires. We will help you connect them to the right places. For now, just pay attention to the icons. Connect two phases, voltage, and lamp. I also don't work much with... So it's honestly really easy to just unscrew the bolt first. Oh, I messed up. Need a screwdriver. I have a screwdriver. There we go. Screw you in. Screw you in. Single phase switches, really easy. This is probably your most common type of switch. It's probably what you probably have at least one in your house right now. And then obvious, you got to check torque, stuff like that, but that's probably doing a little too much for this game. Oh, I have to turn on the game view, so let's just do that. How about that? Make the game happy. Double switch. Double switch is very similar to single switches. They only have one extra wire, mind you. Switches can be broken in various ways. Sometimes they'll be connected incorrectly. Other times they won't be connected at all. So that is very true. Sometimes. So yeah, electricity. No wire selected. Come on. Connect wire. Put you back in. Then we'll undo that screw there. I also want to mention there are no neutrals in here. By NEC code, you have to make it make it able to have a neutral. You don't have to have a neutral in the box. You just want to make it so if you ever want to put, say, a dimmer or a motion sensor switch into the light socket, then it would make it to where look at that. These are also upside down. It's supposed to go downward when you shut it off. How do I exit the VR? Go back to the office. So you're supposed to be able to hit it downward and it'll shut off. And obviously three-ways kind of mess with that. But for most single pole switches, on will be up, off will be down. I get this. This is really annoying. Okay, darkness in the bathroom. Ah. You can normally change light bulbs without turning the power off. That's not something that you have to. In a situation like this, I would just change the bulb to begin with if they're saying that the light isn't working. If you don't have a bulb on you, rob one from the house, somewhere in the house, just unscrew it, screw it in, see if it's the bulb or the fixture itself. Door closed, door closed. There we go. Three-phase? Holy shit, what are you doing? Yeah, just hit the main. Fuck it. We're going to have a 240 volt service, single phase. Don't really run into much else other than that in America. Full America land, you know? Again, no neutrals in the box. This is definitely like some 1920s type wiring. No grounds anywhere to be seen. Grounding's very important. There's quite literally a whole code chapter on just grounding and bonding, which... Perfect. Basically, your grounds are going to keep, you know, little Timmy from touching the metal plate on your switch and dying. Because it hurts when you become the ground. Would not recommend it. GFIs are very important too. They do keep you from taking a bath with the utility company. I don't know how much you want to do that, but it does prevent it from happening. I do have to say that I think my favorite bath bomb is the toaster, but I'm also built different because I work with this shit every day. So, let's fix the controller. The big moment has arrived. I've been waiting my whole life for this. This is why I went into the trades, even though I've never repaired a controller for my job. Your first time at the workbench. It's a little bit different from the gameplay you saw before. Here you can focus on one device only. Try to disassemble it first. On the left, you can see a list of device parts. If they are good, then you're good. But if they're bad, then you have to fix or replace them. Replacing may be faster, but it's also way more expensive. Fixing may be cheaper, but you will also need some tools called upgrades. Upgrades. I mean, I guess tools are just superpowers. It's a force multiplier, I guess, an upgrade. You can buy the tools directly at the workbench. Be careful, they may break if you use them too much. Try to use the tools wisely and plan all your activities carefully. If everything is fixed, you can test the device. If everything works, you can send the item back to the customer. Good job. Yeah, screwdriver's probably pretty important. I don't know why I can't. Rust remover. Spark plug is good. Spark plug on battery is good. Controller battery. How do I test the controller battery? Oh, it's fucking broken. Yeah, $6, sure. How do I put it back together? How do I put it back together? Tab, assembly, controller battery, power plug, front case, rear case, screw. That's good. I just, quite literally, what looked like a 3-year-old just asked me for electrical work. Can I drop this? I don't know how to drop this broken ass board. Oh, sockets, okay. Carbon monoxide. I don't feel safe anymore when I take a bath. See, she's taking toaster baths. She's concerned. Sure, I'll accept them all. Why not? Be like a real electrician, tell you I can do the work, and then not show up for 3 months. Sockets and cables. Your next task will be an interaction with sockets and their repair. You can plug in wired appliances into working sockets. Quick, fix some sockets and see how nice connecting plugs can be. I also like how there's no bus bar, it's just DIN rail in the back. Yeah, with three-phase connection. No wires conjoining these. This is quite literally like an industrial panel. Like, this is what you would see if you opened up a machine at a factory to work on it. Just hit all those. Like oh, it's British. That's why everything's weird. Voltage tester. Okay, I'm going to go on a little rant here. Do not trust these devices. Always use a meter. You can use these just for a quick check to see, like, oh, this isn't working. Like, is there power sitting here? You know, they work great for situations like that. They do not trust them if you're going to cut a wire or do anything of that sort, because you will run into issues where it's not going to read that it's hot, or you're going to have issues where it's going to beep at you, but it isn't hot. Like, you can rub it on your shirt sleeve and it'll go off. So it is always good to double check with the meter before you start working on something, because if you do not double check with a meter, then you can start running into a lot of issues where you are going to shock yourself and you are going to have issues blowing up tools, everything like that. So please use a meter. You might see some similarities between switches and sockets. They are very similar. It's not that bad. The principle of the removal is similar, but they have a completely different wire connection structure. They do, the only thing that's really different, if you look at a single pole switch, at least here in America, the hots are on the same side as the hots on an outlet. They're put together the same, like it's normal. You got a little jumper from screw to screw. Doesn't matter what screw you put it on. You just put the black wire onto the brass connection, right? Your neutral goes on the other side, and it's the silver screw, and it's also got the jumper between the two screws. Doesn't matter what you put it on. It's super easy. Wiring and sockets may be more complex. Pay attention, different types of wires. Line, neutral, and grounding. Now they bring in the ground. Ground is very important. Keeps Timmy from dying. After a correct connection, you should be able to insert a plug and turn on the electrical device. Good job. I'm glad how it's telling me good job without me doing anything. I'm just reading. I feel like I'm in elementary again. One more thing, you can now use the voltage tester when fixing sockets and switches. Just put it on the right place and check for electric current. You can also use the voltage tester as a screwdriver, but it's not the fastest out there. Don't really care. I know everything's off. This is a British outlet, I'm pretty sure, or at least... What is what? Detective. Blue is neutral. What is this sorcery? This one looks fine. Yeah, ground, hot, neutral. Which I'm pretty sure outlets in Britain are 240. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's how it is. That one looks fine. That one looks fine. Duplex outlet. It's called a twin outlet here. Screw, screw. See, this is more what I'm talking about. So, this isn't something that I normally work with, but if I remember right, I think it's neutral, ground, hot. But who knows? Electricity. Neutral. Oh, yep, got it right. So, this is technically backwards from an American socket. Your American socket is, if you're facing the socket, like where it's like the little face is looking at you, you know, it is very much hot is over here, neutral is here, and then ground is here. So repair the single socket. That should be this one. So far, this game is very cursed. I'm not a huge fan. I think this is just back. So this is what is called a hot neutral reverse, where your hot and neutral were wired on backwards. It is honestly a lot easier to do than what you think as an apprentice. Apparently that didn't repair it. Am I a dum-dum? I might be a dum-dum. I will admit I am not the brightest. Oh, yep, this one's locked. Oh, that's how I test it. Yeah, I think this one's a little screwy. Apparently I can't move that one. Oh, cool. It was backwards. I don't know what I'm doing with EU sockets. I wonder if there's an American mode. Thanks, man. Everything works. I'm gonna check for a setting for American, because I think I might have a better option of doing that. Oh, cool. Quantity electric. Doing great. Always check the batteries. Inspect. Batteries broken. Inspect. Batteries broken. So I'm gonna have to replace these anyway. Let's see. Assembly. Battery, cover. Test. Oh, still broken. Okay. Well, at least I have fresh batteries for it. Rust remover. And all those. I don't know why her carbon monoxide is. Jesus, maybe she took a bath with this thing. Take all this shit out. This is like taking a hamster to the vet. These things are like $10. Sensor. Case. Okay. Speaker. Inspect. Sensor. Inspect. Point test. Curve. Inspect. Good. Oh, cool. Broken. Whatever, just... How much money do I have? $12. That's a little cheap. Master's good. Good. Hey, that's fixed. Sensor, inspect. Good, 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 good. Keyboard, inspect. Broken. I can say I have never done this as an electrician. I'm not saying there's no electricians out there that do this, but I myself have never performed anything like this. Not soldered. Good. Good, good, good. Plug is broken. Do those. Replace for $3. Again, this is a situation where I would probably just tell a customer to go replace the entire unit. Just for the fact that, you know, it's not a good... Electricians are expensive, kids. Assembly. Put you back. Screw you in, screw you in. Put you in. Screw, 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 screw. Plug, plug, plug. What am I missing? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Yeah, that's the thing. I'm thinking I missed something. Assembly. Case. I'm not missing anything. All the screws in. Plug everything in. What am I doing wrong? Am I missing? I'm missing 2 tiny screws. 2, 3, 4. Everything should work now. Woo! Send back the item. I don't think I made any money on that. Bathroom light again. I can't see dead people. We've got a lot of things to fix. Rust remover. Never seen a rusty controller screw, but there's usually a lot more to it too. Give it a squirt. Bolt washer. Undo all the screws here. Gotta try and remember how everything went in here. Disconnect. Disconnect. Take those out. Disconnect. Disconnect. What am I missing? Front case. Off. Ooh. Good. Good. Unknown. Unknown. Good. 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 Plug. That is good. I think that's good. Try and make sure I get the whole thing taken apart. This thing's a little bit complexerino here. Circuit board, cool. That is good. Okay, as long as that says it's good, I'm not gonna undo that for now. Inspect. Okay, meter. Bad. Good. Test everything before. Two bad parts. Also soldering. Can I just replace this for 50 bucks? How much am I getting paid for this? Is the question. I don't want to lose. Okay? So let's just unsolder these, I guess. Take you away. I'm gonna replace it before. Oh, $4. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do it that way. I have no idea if any of this is true to form. Not solid. Now it should be good to go. I don't know what else I missed testing. Good, good, good. Should be good to go, I think. Missing something? I missed one little tiny thing. Inspect. Broken. Probably just have to replace that. In fact, both of those are broken. I'll replace both. Oops. Wrong button. Right vibrator motor. Place 14 bucks. That's a little expensive. Also wouldn't necessarily be a job that you take per se on good faith like this. Triggers back on it. What am I missing? What am I missing? There we go, front frame. Cool. Motor, plug in. Need a screwdriver, because you got to select what tool you want to play with before you do anything, obviously. Play it with the big brother eyeball. That makes me feel great. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Excellent. Good. Send the item back. Cool. Can I buy more stuff? On sale for $2. Why not? Buy. Sure. Tools. Can't get any new tools. No strippers, nothing like that. Okay. Let's start the job. Let's see what we're getting into today. Do one more job, and then I think I will call it good on this episode of Electrician Plays Electrician Simulator. I don't know why I have this. Fix the socket. Must be the problem. Just walk far enough away with it, fucking. So that works. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Your three-phase service, sir. Let's take this fucker apart, I guess. Oh, I need a screwdriver. Oh. We're getting really in-depth. Oh, your hot wire just came undone. Some apprentice didn't tighten his screws well enough. Ground goes center. Neutral goes there. Cool. I want to say I've wired these all differently. And I don't think it's noticing that I'm doing it backwards. But I could be wrong. I very much could be wrong. Okay, turn the power back on. Grab the cord. Plug that in. Desk lamp. Find a UV bulb. Measuring cup. Did I miss the part of this where I'm coming here now? This is not something I would ever do as an electrician. You do not dig through people's shit. You ask the customer where the UV bulb is or if they could give you the UV bulb. That is how this works. You do not... excuse me? What? What did I do wrong? Come on. How do I access inventory? Get rid of this shit. UV bulb, thank you. Cool, that one's done. All right. Thank you for watching this episode of Electrician Simulator, the very first episode of Electrician Simulator. Let's see what else we can get into in this honestly kind of cursed video game. It's kind of odd that I went through this old man's fucking underwear drawer to try and find a bulb instead of just asking him to put it on the bathroom counter. But you know, we do what we gotta do in these parts, you know? Anyways, have a good time. Don't take a toaster bath on me. Just enjoy life. I will have another episode of this up, hopefully in a week. I don't know yet. I'm just starting, trying to get schedule figured. Should have another episode in a week. I will catch you next time. See you later.